Have you ever been in a relationship where you keep asking yourself that, is it just me or am I just overreacting? Where you start thinking about your partner and what your partner is doing to you, or that relationship is doing to you in that relationship, or affecting your other areas of life. So in today's conversation, we're going to be talking about recognizing emotional and sexual manipulation, because really it's now becoming a thing of the day where partners now manipulate their other partner. Let's dig into it. They say they love you, but you end up feeling guilty, confused, or even scared. That anytime that person comes into your environment, you are not happy, you're unhappy. That's, my friend, might not be love. It's might be manipulation. Let's call it what it is. Today we're talking about something very critical, something that's have already been said by some people, but we need to say it on this platform. We talk about emotional and sexual manipulation because there's an increase in gender-based violence in relationship, dating violence to be precise, and we need more young persons to be armed with this information and know that if anybody is being violent towards you, you need to speak up. So emotional violence, sexual violence, we need to shun it and we need to say no to it. Manipulation doesn't always look like violence. It doesn't always have bruises or scars on you. Sometimes it's your mind. Sometimes the person is coming to your mind. Person is affecting your mind. When you think of that person, you're scared. When you think of that person, you are agitated. When you think of that person, you're not as excited and happy as normally you would always be. Sometimes it's that person saying, I'm doing this because I love you. Or if you really love me, you will do it. Or if you really love me, you will do this for me. Really? Really? I remember having a conversation with someone. The person was saying that there's something called, I think, negative, something is manipulation, like negative, positive something, where a guy will be like, oh, I'm rooting for you, but is it a must for you to go for that job? Really? And you're rooting for me, but you just told me is it a must for me to go for that job? Or something like, I love your stature, but you're too fat. Is that really a compliment? Why are you confusing me? You're neither here, you're neither there. Stay in one position. Let me know my devil, so I can know who the devil is and I will stop attacking you. So these many young people, especially women, get trapped in emotionally manipulative relationship, sometimes emotionally manipulative friendships, and it drains their self-worth, it drains their self-esteem, it drains their self-identity. It starts sweet, it feels intense. Sometimes the partner love bombs them, and before you realize it, you lost control of your choices, you lost control of your body, you lost control of your voice. You no longer hear your voice, no longer listen to your voice, and all these affect you or affect your persons. So what's emotional manipulation? Emotional manipulation is when someone uses guilt, pressure, or fear to control how you think, how you feel, and how you act. It's not always shouting or hitting. Sometimes it's not the person shouting at you, hitting you, physically being violent towards you. Sometimes it's not that. They might make you feel bad for setting boundaries. Another time they might blame you for your mood change, or for the way you feel, or for the mistakes you made. So for mistakes that happen, that just a genuine mistake, we need to blame and be like, it's your fault. If you not have done this won't have happened. Really? Really? Or they constantly remind you of what they have done for you, or just make you feel indebted towards them and make you feel like, oh, if not for me, your life wouldn't be like this. If not for me, you wouldn't have succeeded in this area. If not for me, begin to make themselves feel as if they're the best thing after toast bread. And really, are they the best thing after toast bread? Or are they the best thing after suya? Anyway, or they threaten to leave or hurt you, or they threaten to leave or hurt themselves if you decide to go. That is manipulation. Begin to be like, if you leave, I will die. If you leave, I will not talk to anybody again. If you leave, I'm going to hurt myself. Really, please tell them to go ahead and hurt themselves, because in the actual sense, they won't hurt themselves. And even if they hurt themselves, they decided to inflict themselves with that pain, and that's on them, not you. And guess what? Many people confuse all these things that I've said with passionate love. Like, oh, he loves me. If he doesn't love me, he will not tell me that I should leave. He will hurt himself. If he doesn't love me, he will not question the boundaries I set. If he doesn't love me, he will not blame me for his mood. Really, sometimes I feel like bringing my gender and let all of us have a conference room conversation and say, are we all okay? Because if we are really okay, why are we thinking like this? Why are we small-minded in how we are thinking? Not blaming us, but still blaming us. Choose to do with that as you feel. And when it comes to sexual manipulation, emotional manipulation often leads to sexual manipulation. Because it's money can have its way with your mind, the person can have its way with your life, the person can control, you know, they begin to conversations like, oh, if you love me, you have sex with me. If you love me, you're going to do it right now. Even if the person is your partner that you are married to, if it's not the person, you are not in that right state to have sex, they should respect your judgment and respect your choices and be fine with it. Really, it's no more than that. Either for the male or for the female, they should respect your choices. So if they feel like, they say statements like, oh, everybody my age is doing it, so why are you not doing it? Or things like, what's even there about virginity self? Why are you even keeping yourself as a virgin? The thing that we still end up doing when we are married. Really, we are actually not yet married, so I can choose to do what I want to do and choose not to do it. And that's fine. Or you are conscientious, such as you are too uptight, you are too strict. Everybody's doing it? There's nothing bad there. Why are you even doing as if you are the best thing after Jesus? Really? You are the best thing after Jesus. So stick to whatever it is you want to do. So, or worse, they begin to ignore your hesitation, your silence, or your discomfort and proceed anyway, even though they are seeing right over you that you are not convenient with that thing they want you to do. They're not convenient with, they can see that you're not convenient. They can read the room that you're not happy about what they want you to do, but they will choose to ignore it and proceed anyway. Really, that is sexual manipulation. That's not consent, because consent is not just the absence of no. Consent is the presence and of a clear and definite yes. When you know your yes is yes, your no is no, and your I don't know, like I always say, is no. I don't know is no. Don't take I don't know as yes. I don't know is no. So sexual manipulation turns what should be intimacy into a form of coercion, and that can have deep emotional scars. When it turns what should be intimacy, what should be a thing of joy, when it begins to turn it into, pain, into, some level of pain, that, I will tell you, is what's sexual manipulation. And let me tell you the reason why many people are going to stay. Many people, I'm sure you are wondering that, why do people stay in such relationships? Or why do people stay in that kind of abusive setting? I would say the answer, it's complicated. Manipulators don't start out cruel. They've been a part of them where they've shown a lot of love, where they've shown a lot of care, and you sometimes begin to misinterpret their current situation for, but this person have been there for me, this person have showed me love, this person have shown me care. They start out charming, they study you, they mirror your needs, they make you feel special, and until when they realize that you're emotionally dependent on them, then they begin to show you the beasts that they are. They show you the beasts that they are. So by the time you notice something is wrong, you're already scared to leave, and you tell yourself, they will change, or I will change the person, or maybe it is my fault, maybe I'm one that caused it, that's why it's like this, that's why it's like that, or that's why she's like this, I think I'm one that said something, that's why she reacted like that. Really, it's not you that said anything. The person has always been a beast, but you never truly got to know, or you never really got to understand that this person is really a beast. But love that constantly hurts you, that constantly controls you, that constantly makes you doubt yourself, is that really love? Trust me, it's not love. It's emotional manipulation. It's emotional abuse. And you should call it what it is. It is emotional abuse. These are 5 signs that you are being manipulated. Number 1, you constantly feel guilty or anxious about yourself. When you think about the person, you are constantly anxious. When you are around them, you are constantly anxious. It means that you are going through some form of emotional manipulation or sexual manipulation. Number 2, you cannot express your opinion around them. You cannot air your thoughts. You cannot air your idea. You cannot air whatever you think, whatever you are thinking. You are going through some form of emotional manipulation in that relationship. Number 3, they use affection as a reward and withdraw as punishment. Be like, I'm not going to do this for you today, or for married couples, I'm not going to sleep with you today, or I'm not going to follow you for our children this thing today, I'm not going to do this. Really, there is an affection for you as reward, and which is not meant to be, because affection is not a reward. Affection is the basics of the things that you both should be enjoying in your relationship towards each other. They always make you the problem. I know. Think about it. They always make you the problem. They make you be like, yes, you caused it. You're the one that caused it. It is you that caused it. Really? And although in situations where they are, you can see it clearly that they are the problem. That's a form of emotional manipulation, or manipulation at large. And lastly, you feel drained emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally when you're around them, or when they're in your circle, you feel drained. It's a sign that you're experiencing manipulation. It's a big sign that you're experiencing manipulation. So if you're recognizing this, please don't ignore it. Awareness is the first step. And here is how to break free from it. Number one, you have to acknowledge from the point of several things I've said. If you see yourself in all these things, it means that you are going through some form of emotional manipulation. Number two, you need to talk to someone that you trust. You need to seek therapy. You need to seek counseling. You need to seek consulting. So I would say get a friend, a counselor, someone that you trust with that information, and let that person help you. Number three, set boundaries and stand by it. Set boundaries and stand by it. Let your no be no. Let your yes be yes. Let your yes be a very big and definite yes. Let your yes be yes. Don't let guilt keep you. Don't let anybody keep you in guilt. Don't let guilt keep you stuck. Don't let guilt get you stuck. Seek professional help. There's some people that will help you professionally. Seek professional help. There's so many people that are ready to help you. Please don't be stuck to that person holding you down. So in conclusion, if you are in a relationship that constantly make you question your self-worth, that constantly make you question your peace, your joy, please, I'll tell you, choose yourself. And if you need to get out of that relationship, please get out of that relationship. I'd like you to comment right now that I choose myself. Whether I'm in a relationship or not, I choose myself. Let that be sound in your ear over and over and over again. So I would like to leave you with this question, which is, what does love mean to you? What does a healthy love or a healthy relationship mean to you? Let's take it on from there in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video today, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and share your comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.